Hi, I am Pim, and I will guide you through this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be looking at web services. Web services allow applications to cooperate. Using web services, one application can access functionality of another application. There are two main standards for web services, SOAP and REST. In this tutorial we will look at how you can access a SOAP web service with your WEM application. WEM has made this extremely easy. First, we will take a closer look at what it means to work with a SOAP web service. Next, we will see how we can import a SOAP web service definition into our WEM project. And finally, we will investigate how we can call a SOAP web service. Let's get started. With your WEM application you can access functionality of another application, using web services. The other application needs to make that functionality available through what is called an API. In this case the API consists of a SOAP web service. A SOAP web service consists of a set of operations. Each operation can have input fields, output fields and fault notifications. In order to access a SOAP web service, your WEM project needs a description of the interface of the web service. This is provided by the developer of the external application, in what is called a WSDL file. A WSDL file contains a definition of the web service. It can be imported in your WEM project. This way WEM knows how to access the web service. When calling a web service, you need to use a three-step approach. First, you fill the input fields of the web service. This way you provide the external application with data it needs to use when executing an operation. Next, you call the operation. This will invoke the application logic in the external application. As a result, the output fields will receive the appropriate values. And finally, you access the output fields. This way, you can use the delivered results by the web service in your WEM application. This is the theory. Now let's see how this works in practice. In the left pane, we click the third pane to access WEM's integration section, and right-click Web Services Consume to select Import Web Service. We will use a web service with country info, so we name the web service alike. When you receive the WSDL in a file, you can upload it. We have, however, received a URL to the WSDL instead, which we provide to WEM here. WEM imports the web service definition, which, as you can see, contains a whole bunch of operations. Each operation can contain input fields, output fields, and fault notifications. Now that we have imported the web service definition, we can start using it. Let's create some application logic in the home flowchart. We start with an operation that provides a list of all countries. This operation does not have any input fields, so we can immediately call the operation. We do so by dragging the operation onto the canvas. This operation does not have any fault notifications. If it would have them, those faults would appear as exits for this node, which you can use for error handling. Then, we create an interaction node to display the results of the web service call. In this case, a list of countries. We simply drag the output list of the operation onto the screen to create a data grid. Let's see if the web service call works. It seems to work fine. We have an impressive list of countries. As a next step, let's see if we can use the web service to obtain more detailed information for any of these countries. We start by adding a Show Country Info exit to our interaction node. Next, we update the data grid by setting the on-row click property to this exit. Now we can add the logic for retrieving info for the selected country. We use the full country info operation for that. For this operation we need to provide an input. we drag the country ISO code field on the canvas to create an assignment node. By assigning the ISO code field from the data list we used for our data grid, we tell the operation to look for info for the selected country. Now that we have provided the necessary input, we can call the operation. We drag the operation onto the canvas. And we finish our application logic with adding an interaction node, which will present the retrieved data to the user. We add an empty form and add a row for each of the values we want to show. And we finish the design by adding a data grid, displaying all languages used in this country. Oh, and let's not forget to provide a close button with which the user can close the pop-up window. Time to test it out. As you can see, our application now provides info for the selected country. This concludes this tutorial. I hope you liked it. We are happy to receive your feedback. And we are open for any questions you have. You can contact us at support@pim21.com.